A lamp?
Yeah, it was like...
Dang, that should split your lip open.
Like, it was like a lamp and then like a cord, but like a metal cord.
Yeah.
And then another half, and she just like smacked me, and then the other girl, so it was two of them. And I had to pin both of them down. They were like, she's big as shit. And I'm 5'6". They were just real tiny, but I held my own at
sorry,
least. But I gotta go get stitches.
Yeah, you definitely need.
Oof, it hurts.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm so depressed. I fell asleep. All my stuff got stolen. My whole purse, my phone, my Beats, everything.
So what I do, I come out here. I do like we give out clothes and food and all that shit. We do haircuts over there.
Oh, nice.
And I do interviews with people.
Yeah, I had heard about the interview thing.
So that's what I would like to do, just as long as you're cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it on YouTube?
Yeah, and I put it on like a recovery channel.
Okay.
I'm in recovery also. So
okay, yeah. I'm on the Suboxone. I slipped out the past couple days, so
yeah, it happens. It's part of recovery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been trying so hard. I've been doing good with the Suboxone and everything.
Yeah.
I just gave I gave a clean fee at my doctor's office. I was so happy. And then I don't know what goes on in my head that makes me relapse.
Has anything like this happened to you before?
No.
This is the first time?
Yeah.
What's your name?
BRYNN.
BRYNN. It's my daughter's name.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. How do you spell it?
Yep, BRYNN.
Oh, me too.
I have twins. One of them is BRYNN.
That's so funny. Me too. I'm BRYNN too, and a lot of people don't do that. Spell it like that.
Yeah.
It's a good way to spell it.
How old are you?
27.
Where are you from?
Northeast Philly.
Okay. And how long you been down here in Kensington?
I don't live down here.
Yeah. How long have you been down here hanging out, getting high?
About 24 hours. That's not my run. I go home at night.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
a cop and roll, but my mom, she got mad at me and told me not to come home next day.
Okay. How long have you been getting high?
Everything, my whole career.
Yeah.
So I was doing perks for years.
Okay.
Maybe 4 or 5 years. And I started doing dope about a year or so ago.
Yeah.
And I've been to rehab. I just been to detox since then. And I actually just got out of rehab. Sorry if this is muffled.
No. How long ago did you get out of rehab?
When did I go? November? The beginning of November?
Wow. And where did you go at?
Malvern. It was terrible there.
Where's that?
In Malvern, actually.
In Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in there's one in Willow Grove, and there's one it's in Malvern. It's I guess I don't know if it's Delco, but it's up around that area.
Okay. And how was your childhood growing up?
It was good. I'm one of 5. I'm in the middle. My brother,
2-parent home?
Up until 7th grade.
Okay.
My dad left in 7th grade for another woman. He started another family. So I have a little sister who's 7. Or she's 8 maybe now.
Different mothers?
Yeah. So there's 5 of us all together, but my littlest sister who's 8 has a different mom.
Okay.
But my older brother and sister are 11 and 12 years older than me. So my brother's pushing 40. I'm 27. Because my older brother, he's about 38. He was born 1980, and then my sister Mara is born 1981. So they're 37, 38 around. They're 39, 38. And then there's me, who's 27, and then my little sister, who's 25.
Okay.
And then the littlest one's 8. So my older brother and sister helped raise me and my little sister since they were so much older than us, Yep. And that helped. My mom's a nurse. My dad worked for the city doing social services. So it was just a normal, good childhood.
All right. What would you say your best childhood memory is?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I guess going down the shore in the summer. I always loved going down. We went to Sea Isle. Yeah, the beach.
Nice.
It was fun. I like hanging out with my cousins.
Okay. Did you experience like any type of abuse when you were younger, like physical abuse or anything
I
like
had
that?
an incident with a teenage male when I was younger.
Mm-hmm. How old were you?
I was young. I was really young, like four or
Oh,
five.
wow. Okay.
That only happened once, but in high school, I had a boyfriend, and when I was 15, I got pregnant. So
Oh, wow.
I had the baby, but I gave him up for adoption. So I was 15 when that all happened.
That's super young. Like
yeah,
to be imagine like how 15 years old. I got kids. All right, so imagine your sister. That's 8 in 7 years in a position to have a child. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Do you ever like struggle with that decision of giving the child up for adoption, or that's what was the best thing?
So I know it was the best thing. I'm in contact with them, like super contact.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like I'm like his youngest brother. They actually are like amazing people. They're from New York. They treat it's almost like a niece, like I'm their niece, the relationship.
Yeah, gotcha.
And he like is very aware it's an open adoption, so he knows that I'm his birth mom.
Awesome.
And like I go and visit every year, and like he talks to me on the phone, he calls whenever he wants to talk to me, or I want to talk to him. We can always just call each other or FaceTime. So we have like a super close relationship actually, which I know I got lucky in that aspect.
Cool.
Like the mom, like for Christmas, I send them gifts. I'm his they adopted 3 more children from the same couple who had 7 kids.
Wow.
That they didn't keep any of them because they struggle with drug addiction.
Yeah.
So they have 7 kids adopted out in the world, and she has the youngest 3.
Wow.
And then another couple has 2, and then grandparents. One of their grandparents has 2. So their youngest brother, his name's Sam. I'm the godmother and stuff. So I have a pretty good relationship with them.
Cool. At what age did you start getting high?
Like habitually. The first time I ever did drugs, I was in high school. I was young. Just smoking weed.
Socially?
Yeah. I probably did a perk here and there.
Okay.
I was still doing perk. Like I remember I was doing like perk 10s in like my junior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
But like that was like in the summer, and then by the time the school year started, I wasn't doing them anymore. Like that, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't like I didn't do them like I wasn't addicted to them. I never went through withdrawal. But
when did you start getting high? Like when's the first time you did dope?
Like about a year and a half ago.
Oh wow! So what made you do it for the first time?
It was just financial, really. I was with this girl I grew up with. She does dope. I was doing 30s.
Okay.
At the time.
All right, I got you.
It was like
it was cheaper to get high.
Right. It was like I could get 2 30s and not get high.
Yeah.
And she just convinced me like you'll get so much more bang for your buck if you do dope. So she convinced me to do it. Like, I don't want to say convince me, but
I know what you mean.
She was there, like, feeling like you'll get so much more, and like she herself wanted to get some, so and she had some incentive to convince me to do it, and so I kind of was just like, all right, I guess I'll try it.
Yeah.
And from there, I still I was still doing the 30s mainly, and then kind of dabbling with dope.
Yeah.
But then it just got to the point where it's like I wasn't even getting high off the 30s. I was just like maintaining.
And how long?
Oh my god.
From the time that you first like sniffed the bag to the time you started shooting.
So let's say I've been doing it for a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
Okay.
I've been to rehab twice now in that time. And detox once. So in between, I'm trying to like think time wise.
Yeah.
I know the first time I went to rehab, which was 2 months after I started doing dope, my family like noticed right away.
Okay. What was their reaction?
They were really upset.
Yeah.
They like couldn't believe that I like like that it was happening to them type thing. You know what I mean? Like you see it happen to everybody else type, and then now it's at their doorstep, and they love me, and they're really sad. They're very, like scared I'm gonna die type thing,
Yeah. How many bags a day are you using now?
Oh well, right now I just I'm not like habitually using dope, just because I just got out of rehab and I'm on the Suboxone.
Okay.
So but for the past 2 weeks I've been dabbling.
Okay. How do you support your habit?
I either like am I gonna like incriminate myself?
you're not gonna be the first. What you're gonna tell me, you're not gonna be the first person.
I sold my Suboxone.
Okay.
So, like that's I'm like just doing like I'm not doing it a lot right now.
Yeah.
I'm just doing enough to where, like, you know, if I can afford to sell some Suboxone, I'm like getting high with it or whatever. You know, then there was Christmas. I got money with Christmas.
Yeah.
So
okay.
like that basically.
So,
like before I went to rehab just a few times, I was really fucked up.
Yeah.
I was doing like probably like a bundle a day or so.
How were you supporting your habit then?
Selling my Suboxone, or I drive. So someone hits me up.
Oh, okay,
either
okay.
to come down here, I'll buy you some.
Yeah.
Or I also like am a middleman.
yeah, gotcha.
So
okay.
I got a lot of connects.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that
people
support their habit that way.
Right,
I mean?
like, and that's like my main,
common.
like, people be always, especially with the 30s. I mean, I was maintained a 30, like doing 30s for 6 years by middleman, and
okay,
like literally, and I was doing like 6 a day.
Yeah,
and like all just off of.
How much is
30s.
a 30?
A 30 now, they're going for $35.
Okay.
Probably 35. So that's why it's like became so much money.
Yeah.
To like not even get high at that
Yeah.
point. Although they're way better. Honestly, like Dupe's just not the same. It's not as good.
Mm-hmm. Can you explain to me what happened with the situation with you getting jumped earlier?
So I was at my buddy's house, and it like, I guess I turned my back for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And someone went in my bag and stole my wallet.
Okay.
And my Suboxone was in my wallet. And I knew who did it. I got her to give me back my wallet.
Did you have money in there also, or just
just my
okay.
Suboxone.
Yeah.
And just like important like life stuff, you know what I mean? And so I got her to give me back the wallet, but she didn't give me back my Suboxone.
Okay.
So like I'm like fighting with this girl, and then this other girl gets involved. And she just came up and cranked me with a lamp.
Wow.
And then I ended up fighting both of them, and like, I guess they were smaller.
Where was this at?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
This is at the house, in the house. They're like smaller. They're not like real small, but I mean, I'm 5'6", so it's not like I'm huge.
Yeah.
But like, so I had them both like pinned up. I don't know how. They acted like I was like this big giant. They're like, she's so big.
Yeah.
But I'm really not. I'm 5'6", but they couldn't. I don't know. I just had them both pinned up, and I was like, just honestly kneeing them in the face to get, because there was 2 of them, you know, just to get them off of me. Like at this point, I had their hands. I don't know how I don't know, like, I guess my adrenaline was rushing, but my face was leaking the whole time. I could feel it. I'm like, I don't feel like fighting. I don't like to fight. I was like, can you guys just like stop? I was like, don't let them jump me, because I knew the other girl, I could hear her running up the steps after the girl hit me with the lamp. Just absolutely crazy. Like, this stuff doesn't happen. I'm not a fighter at all, but I just really was defending myself. In the sense, like, the girl was like telling me like I'm beat over this box, and I was like trying to be real nice about it too. I was like, please, like, just like, I need them, you know, I take them.
Did you end up getting them back or not?
No, because then I ended up fighting the 2 girls and leaving, because like they were just like.
Did you ever see them before?
No. Well, the one girl I knew, I had met her one time before.
Okay.
But she's crazy. She kept being like, I have problems. That was her excuse for why she stole the wallet. I don't know. I just like don't understand people who think like that.
Yeah, of course.
It's insane to me. Like, it's not a normal. You don't just like first of all steal from people.
Yeah.
And then when confronted with it, like, just feel like I have problems. Like, we all have problems, but we don't go around stealing from people.
All right. Did you So did you? You said you knew them. Do you know the other girl too?
No, I don't know them.
Well, you just seen them,
right?
right?
I just met them.
Oh, okay.
They were at the house, and I was at the house.
All right. So you need stitches, obviously, on your lip.
Yeah.
Can I see again, please? Do you mind?
Okay. I don't want to look at it though.
Yeah. And you have scratches.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 2 of them. I mean, I definitely could have been worse if they were bigger girls.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. That's fucked up.
That sucks.